Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Gemini, for your meditative session, you guys got Dear Spirit, Bring a Gentle Touch, number 18, making a 9. I think that something externally from you is going to be like reacting, right? Like your environment is going to get hectic, or do you know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't think anything for you, it might be like people around you are going to have like a lot going on and they need your help, or things are going to get really busy for you, like at work, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like things are going to start to kind of quicken up. A lot of things externally might be happening, and they're trying to tell you to like keep it calm, right? To like when you go towards anybody, like, or you know, whatever the situation is, maybe for some people it might be like very specific, but for whatever it is, it's to be gentle, right? Like to be, I don't want to say nice, but like, I feel like Geminis can cut hard with like words, and I think that that's why I'm thinking be gentle. But it's interesting because we didn't get Parrot Spirit, which is like talking about watch your words, right? So it's not about that. It's about something else. So let's see what that is, Gemini. So Gemini, I'm getting strongly that I feel like there's a lot of little messages in here, and they're like kind of specific. So some of them might not apply to you and some of them might, but with Bring a Gentle Touch, I feel like there's someone here who we're starting and ending with the Ten of Swords, right? And do you see how like different these Ten of Swords are, right? Like one of them is very negative and one of them is like very, very positive. So I feel like somebody, right, is trying to make a positive, change, right? Trying to like leave something behind and go towards something more positive, right? It could be you, it could be another person. I kind of feel like there's another person in this reading, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But I feel like here, with the King of Cup in reverse and the Six of Swords, it's like somebody wants to leave some sort of behavior behind them, and I feel like the behavior behind them is the King of Cup in reverse, which is like a little bit manipulative, a little bit like I want to say gaslighting. Is it like when you hit someone up all the time but you really don't have like intentions to be with them, you're just kind of like, you know, having like a lot of backups, I'd want to say. That's what I feel like that's what I feel like was one of the behaviors of these people. It's just like a lot of different types of things that are like emotionally manipulative towards people. And I feel like here with the Ten of Swords, somebody wants to kind of put an end to that, and they're like leaving that behind them, right? And I feel like why they're doing that, because they've kind of been guided to with the scribe, right? It's like intuitively they might have been guided to do it. Like maybe they're just changing as a person, and they're like, you know what, I'm kind of over these games, right? It's like games basically. Like someone played a lot of games. Someone liked to play games. Maybe they didn't even like it, but they did it like, I don't even know if they did it purposely. Like, sometimes we have these behaviors, like these patterns that we do, and sometimes it's not even on purpose. It's just kind of like things that we've learned. And it's some things that we just, you know what I mean? Bad habits that we have. And that's what I feel like it is. It's like someone kind of got a notice of what they were doing and wants to like leave it behind, right? And I feel like for a very long time, the reason this person did this type of behavior is because they were like hiding, right? There's a lot this week about coming out with like your true authentic self. Like that's what I would say this theme of this week is. Everyone's getting that. It's like taking the mask off, right? And I feel like for a very long time, this person wasn't able to like reveal what they felt, who they were. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like someone who likes to play mind games, someone who goes out to the bars all the time, someone who drinks a lot. You know what I mean? It's like someone who just like can't ever really be in a relationship for too long. They have their longest relationships like, not even a year. It's like it's really hard for them to maintain like strong relationships with people. That's what I'm getting. There's something here with like the manipulation of the cup, right? It's like they just play a lot of games, a lot of mind games, a lot of like, to get into some, when guys like they talk to you really seriously because they like just want to get in your pants, and then once they do that, they kind of just disappear and everything's just like all talk. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like that, but not with, I feel like that's one way that they could manipulate, but I feel like it's like a lot of different things, right? It's like a lot of like different just games that they play, right? And in the past, I feel like they weren't able to kind of, this is like a behavior that they have, but they're not able to like form like genuine bonds with people, right? Because like the way that they are is so messed up. And I feel like, again, this could be you, Gemini, or somebody else, but with the child in reverse, it's like telling me that I feel like they kind of lost, not they lost a part of themselves, they're very disconnected from themselves, right? Like they were disconnected. But the good thing about this reading is that it kind of like turns around, right? Because it's like they want to change, they realize they want to change, and they're connecting back to themselves, right? Because what's clarifying the child card is the Page of Coins. So it's like, the Page of Coins, I like the story because it talks a lot about the sun, and it talks about mental health too. So this person could have been like, again, this could be you or somebody else that you're connected to, but this person could have had like a lot of problems, right? Like, like dealing with depression, dealing with like, sadness, dealing with, these emotions that they don't want to deal with, right? So that's why they disconnect, and then they remain disconnected for a really long time. And I don't know what the wake-up call for this person was. Like I'm not too sure what it was. We're not there yet at the end, but there's definitely something that like has kind of gotten their attention, right? And I feel like this is them like dropping the armor, right? Like they wear this armor to protect, I feel like, themselves, right? Like they can't really be genuine in a relationship because, I don't know, it's like they have this other plan in the back of their head. They're just kind of going with the motions, right? But like nobody really knows that like their real plan is not what they're actually doing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they have this whole other life in their mind, but like in the 3D they're doing like, like in the 3D they're dating this girl and she's like, everybody loves her, the family thinks she's like great, but like in their head they're like already like moving on to the next person. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like that's what they're dropping, right? And I feel like they're trying to like, instead of manipulate every situation and control, they're trying to just like let go, right? And I think this is like a lot of so many new ways of like so much change, so much growth for this person. And I just would love to know what the catalyst was like of this person. But yeah, let's keep going. So they want to go with the flow now. Like they want to stop blocking the energies. They don't want to be like this. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be like, I mean, I feel like they were being kind of a player, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It's just like these connections that they were making were like shallow, right? And I feel like they're reconnecting with their inner child. They're reconnecting with the Page of Coins to like the sun, basically. It was in the story, I like it because it talks a lot about how like there's these people who, when the sun goes away, they kind of get like a little bit depressed, basically. And when the sun comes out, they the sun gives them back their like mental status basically. So there's a lot to do with like the sun and like their mentality. A lot of with their mentality, like I think this person's very like cerebral. Again, this could be you, Gemini, it could be like another air sign, but this person thinks a lot, right? Like, and they're very smart, and I feel like they just know how to protect themselves in such ways that like they create all these things to protect themselves, right? To create boundaries and barriers. And like, again, I think the fortress got so high that they have to kind of like scale it back now because they don't even recognize themselves, right? So with the youth card, I feel like this is them, right? I just feel like this is like whoever's reading this is Gemini or somebody else. It's like they want to like, you know, come forward. They want to start again. They want to start something new basically, right? And I think the most important card here is Judgment, right? Because it's like, I feel like they might have wanted to start off also in like not the right way, right? Like they still are carrying these patterns with them that aren't healthy. So like the way that they want to start off isn't necessarily like the right way either. So I feel like that's why it's really important for Judgment to be here, right? Because it's like, I do think that they might have tried to like start off again. But I think with Judgment, it's like they were starting off again on the wrong foot again, basically, right? Like the way that they were starting off wasn't the right way, right? It's like they might have recognized these patterns. They might have like wanted to release control, but at the same time, they weren't able to. So they thought that they were starting off new and like different, and like I just think that they kind of tried to bullshit like a bullshitter. It's like, don't bullshit a bullshitter, right? It's like, yeah, we know like that you're, you know what I mean? It's like they know that this person like wasn't being genuine, and then again like it's like they tried to be sneaky about it, right? It's like they tried to start over again, but in some weird way where it's like they're technically not still being authentic to themselves. And I feel like the divine or the universe was like, nah. Like they like recognized it right away, and they were like, no, right? Like it's a false start. You want to do it, like you think you want to do it, and you do want to do it maybe in your heart, but you're still trying to like sneak around, right? Like you're still, it's like you're not being able to fully let go of this, right? So it's like, I'm going to start new, I'm going to start again, and then you like do the same shit over again, right? Or like you're doing a little bit of things that are different, but at the end of the day, like you're still doing things that are like not great. So I feel like the universe cut this person down really quick, and they were like, no, like you can't like get away with it. Like we're not going to let you get away with it. You have to actually like make a real change. And it's like, you can't bullshit like them, right? It's so funny. And then, I mean, it's not funny for this person. It's just funny like that they tried to like be sneaky about it. Again, this person's really fucking smart. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's like, I think this is like how they want this person to start, right? Because I don't know if this person's ego has like gone so hard, like high, right? Because they think they cannot play like everybody. I think they think they're too smart. Like, you know what I mean? It's like someone who's so cocky and so like, oh, I know what I'm doing, and like I don't need any help, and I can like, you know what I mean, play like all these people easily. And I think that that's why they got shut down again, right? It's like, boom, like there's no way you're gonna do this the wrong way. You're gonna do it the right way. Like this person just thinks they're so smart, like, to be honest. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I really don't feel like this is you, Gemini. I feel like this might be somebody you're connected to. I mean, this could be you, but I don't know why I think this is somebody else. And with the Seven of Pentacles, right, in reverse, it's like this is the way that they want this person to start off, right? It's like on their toes, basically, right? Because they give this person a new chance. They give this person a new opportunity. And what do? They like still come with their manipulative, sneaky bullshit, right? So it's like, no, we're gonna start you off like this, right? We're gonna start you off like on your tippy toes, like uncomfortable. You know, we're not gonna give you any break, because I guess when this person's uncomfortable, like the more uncomfortable they are, the more like in touch they are with their like actual soul, possibly. I don't know how it's possible, but it's like they don't want this person to work from fear. It's not about fear. It's just about unfamiliarity, right? It's like if this person can read what's going to happen next, it's kind of like tarot, right? It's like if this person knew what was happening next, they could try to make plans for like what's going to happen. So I feel like the universe is telling us, like, they're not giving this person any hints, right? They're keeping this person on their toes. And that way this person has to be like authentic in every situation, right? It's like they can't really plan for anything. I think planning gets this person in trouble for some reason. Like, I don't know why. It's like they create these like elaborate plans and these schemes, again, like a trickster, right? I don't think they necessarily are bad either. I just think that they're very, very smart. It's like too smart for their own good, right? So with the Sun, the King of Wands, the Ace of Coins, and Temperance, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's like they're going to start this person off on the right foot, but the right foot for this person is like kind of being blindfolded, to be honest, right? And it's like this is, now they're going to go, like they're going to reach where they're trying to go, right? Because like we kind of humbled this person to such an extent where like they're just like with their eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically humbled the shit out of this person. And I feel like this is leading to a change in like this person's behavior with the King of Wands in reverse. I really like it because it's like, I feel like this person is like so smart. Remember I was saying it's like they're so smart that it's like a humbling, right? And I feel like it has a lot to do with like maybe the fact that they talk to a lot of people. I think they're changing that as well because I feel like the King of Wands in reverse is kind of like, I don't want to be a player no more, right? Like I just keep hearing that song, which is so funny. But with the Ace of Coins and Temperance, it's like they're going to give this person a new opportunity, right? Like they're going to give this person, they're going to help this person out, right? I feel like with Temperance and like this Bodhisattva, like they help humanity, right? Like it doesn't matter who the person is, they're going to help them. Again, I don't think this is a bad person. I really like this person. They're just really smart, right? And sometimes people could be like too smart for their own good. And that's kind of what I feel like is going on here, right? And I feel like there's like two things that I wanted to say, right? I feel like the mind and body card could be for you guys, and I also feel like it could be for them, right? Because Gemini, you are very cerebral as well. You're an air sign, you think, right? Everything is about the way you think and your intuition, right? And I feel like they kind of want you to know that they have like humbled this person to such an extent where this person's going to put work in, right? And I feel like it might be a surprise to you guys if this is someone from the past or, you know, you don't know who this is, but it's like, why the fuck is this person wanting to put in work now? Right? Like there's a disconnect, right? Like it doesn't make any sense. But with this coming up upright, it does make sense. It's just like, it might not make sense to you, but it's making sense to like their plan, right? Like we can't really control what this other person's doing. We can't control like what's coming for us, right? But we're not in that position where we're gonna start manipulating shit or trying to control it. We're just going with the flow, right? And that's why I feel like same for this person. This person has like, they're balancing this person out. And I feel like balancing it out might mean to them like bringing them a little bit down to like earth, basically, right? Like maybe this person was not very grounded, right? Like with the Seven of Wands, his feet are firmly on the ground. And that could be another thing. It's like, by humbling this person, they're grounding them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it has something to do with like bringing them back to reality, back home, right? Again, back to connect with themselves. And it's just a very interesting, like, I don't know exactly what was the catalyst, but yeah, I feel like there's an end to this whole bullshit and they're going to start putting work in. And I just think that it might seem very confusing to you, but I think that it's all like happening on some sort of time that maybe we don't understand, but like that they do, right? The universe, like whatever you believe in, they're working for us, right? And they're trying to bring some sort of order, like, and some sort of, you know, I don't know why I want to say it's like it seems like a miracle to you. It doesn't seem like real, right? Like it's like, I don't know. It's like this person, how is this person the same as this person? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I guess they've been humbled. That's all I can say. So yeah, Gemini, let's see if there's any divine feminines for you. You already have Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. I think that's kind of why you have to bring a gentle touch, because I just feel like you're going to be in such disbelief. Maybe that this person is trying to like actually put work into something that you thought was like dead, basically, right? Also, we have the Death card. It's definitely like resurrection of some sort, of like bringing something back from the dead. But I think what really has changed is that they've humbled this person to such an extent where it's like, you know, that's what I'm getting. So Gemini, I feel like it's so funny with Inanna, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. This might have something to do with Taurus, because Taurus had a lot about like the dark, the light, right? That duality. And I feel like this is confirmation to you guys that I don't think that this person is okay, like this person is not a bad person. Like, I don't know why I keep feeling the need to say that. I don't think this person is like bad. I just think that this person has learned that other side of themselves, right? they have learned about that ego, right? That fear, like the other way that they can work through. They can stay in this energy if they want to. They're making a conscious decision to change. And yes, the universe is helping, but it's like up to them at the end of the day. And they are doing the work to change, right? So I just feel like this person, I feel like you should be gentle with them. That's exactly what I feel like. This card is really necessary for you guys. Like if this person is approaching you, I feel like you should give them more credit, right? Because it's like they have their dark and their light. And yes, their shadow might be very, like it was very big at one point, but I feel like the universe has worked that out, and that's not like up for you to decide, right? Like what someone's punishment should be, or like, you know what I mean? I feel like now you should just accept like what's being given to you, and I think that they're trying to bring something back around in some sort of sense. This person is coming, like maybe, you know, resurrection, right? Like coming to do something, to offer something, to talk to you. And I feel like you don't want to, like, you're not the one that's meant to judge them. Do you know what I'm saying? You're the one that's meant to kind of embrace them for all that they are, like if you truly love them, right? So yeah, Gemini, I really love you guys. I hope this resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.